Hey, welcome everybody to match 2 of week 3 of Sparkyz cast. That's a little confusing. Anyways, this is Sparkyz versus WeMade Fox. And spoiler alert, I am going to talk about the match against Ace that I just uploaded as well for just a minute. So if you want, you can skip to about the 1:30 mark. That's when this game's going to start. Anyways, yeah, Sparkyz getting their first win of the season against Air Force Ace, and in a really exciting match to watch. You know, there was crazy DT rush going on by Anytime. There was 2 base carriers from Harangi, some awesome Zergling micro by Type B, and of course some really nice dropship play by Lita. And you know, so Sparkyz was able to put their first tally in the W column for this season. And we're looking to extend that here against WeMade Fox, get the second win, tie up a record. WeMade Fox was, you know, next to last place last season, and but you know, they're a team that I feel like if a few more things just kind of go right for them, they might be able to have a much different outcome this season. You know, if they have players like Midas and Mine playing consistently, if Pure steps up and plays a little bit better, or if people like RoRo here get a couple of wins, then they could really get a lot more, have a much better standing than they did last season. Anyways, as this match is getting started, we're going to have go.go for Sparkyz playing against RoRo for WeMade Fox, and that is a lot of O's to be saying, so I'm sorry if I stumble upon that a little bit as this match goes on. Anyways, this is go.go here as the Teal Terran in the southeast, and we're going to have RoRo as the Orange Zerg in the northeast. This match is going to be played on Tornado, which at least in the early statistics, it's looking like there might be a slight Terran favoring in the Terran versus Zerg matchup, possibly just because of the distance to that, you know, second expansion. It's hard for Zerg maybe to get their third base. Also, there's that siegeable position on that funky little hill just outside of the natural expansion here on Tornado. I don't know, I haven't actually watched a TVZ on this match, but just looking at the map, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's the cause of that imbalances. But let's see. Yeah, this is a match that Sparkyz would really like to win. We got Lita and Midas there. They're scheduled to play in match 3 here, or game 3 here. But anyways, yeah, Sparkyz would like to win this match, obviously, because, you know, last season WeMade Fox was such a weaker team comparatively. So, you know, if we can just get a couple wins right here, and this is in the middle sort of a long week schedule for Sparkyz. You know, I think we have 4 of the bottom 5 teams just to end out October. So if we can get a couple of wins going, get our record a little bit better, you know, Sparkyz might be able to get some momentum coming into the later season when we start having to play the real superstar teams of the Pro League. So a lot riding on this, and so far it looks like RoRo is opening with a 12 hatch, so he's going early economy, but there are going to be 2 racks going down, probably a 10-15 racks for go.go. So go.go might be able to put a little bit of pressure with his early Marines. RoRo is going all economy. I don't know, yeah, it looks like his spawning pool is just halfway done, and go.go is in there. He has the scout out. He scouted out pretty much perfectly. I think he went straight there, and he saw the hatchery down, and he saw the timing of the spawning pool. Yeah, and it looks like still no gas so far, so at least early on here, there's going to be a lot of Marine pressure going down for go.go, and a 3rd hatchery actually being put down for RoRo, and so he might be able to get a lot more Zergling production. if he is able to keep that hatchery going. And really the deciding point of this match might be whether or not that hatchery stands. If that hatchery does stand, oh, well, never mind. As I'm saying that, it looks like go.go is putting down his expansion, so go.go might be able to keep up economically, but there are now quite a few Zerglings. It looks like 6 Zerglings already, and possibly even more in the very near future coming down towards go.go's base, and he only has 3 Marines, and actually because of that expansion that he put down, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. That expansion is exposed, and the Zerglings might be able to do some serious damage to that with only 3 Marines guarding it. 4, 5, 6 Marines right now. That's a pretty safe bet, so he's going to be safe for right now, but still there's a very fine line in unit balance. If one fight goes wrong on either side, there might be a little bit of trouble. go.go is putting down that academy down, so he's going to get some medics out pretty soon, going to get some stim pack, and so he's going to be waiting on that before he pushes out. Meanwhile, RoRo here is content to just sit back and build up a group of Zerglings, and get his second base up and running. He's got his second gas already building. He's getting some more drone production right now, and he's going to be pretty set on economy if all of this is going to be kept up. But he will need to expand again pretty soon once go.go gets his base going. Anyways. So far, he's only had to put down the 1 creep colony. I'm not sure, we're going to have to see where he goes from that. 1 creep colony is not going to be able to stop this force of medic and marines that go.go will have in just a few seconds. And he is putting down a fire bat in with that, so that's going to be a pretty strong push against 6 lings and just 1 sunken colony. And it looks like, okay, so the second sunken colony is going down, but go.go is pushing out right now with this medic and marine force. He's got a single medic and a single fire bat out in the field right now, and RoRo was trying to hide those lings that were out in the field a little bit, maybe for a flank, but that is not working out. Stim is already researching, and now he's going to break these sunken colonies. He's going for a sunken bust right away. The first one is down. The second one hasn't even been built yet. There's only 4 more lings. A Hydralisk skin is out, but there's no Hydralisk out. It's just lings, and RoRo has nothing left to defend against all of these medic and marines. These medic marines are going to completely wipe out everything down at this natural expansion, and that's where he decided to put down his lair. So now his lair is actually in trouble right now. This lair might go down if he doesn't come up with something to stop this. Right now there's still about, I don't know, 6 Marines, a couple fire bats, and a couple of medics out there. That's a strong force, and really, yeah, RoRo has to GG right there. He was going to lose his natural expansion that had his lair. He was just going to be so far behind economically and in tech. That was just a nice little timing push, and RoRo just played it a little too dangerously and didn't put down those sunken colonies in time, didn't build enough Zerglings. He had an Overlord sort of in the area. I don't know if he got a complete count of how many Marines exactly go.go had, but still just played that a little bit too loose, trying to get too much economy and tech at the beginning, and lost it out. It's a great play by go.go there. Nice timing push for that sunken bust, and Sparkyz goes up 1-0 against Fox. We'll see you in game 2.